folks. We've managed to locate them. They are small, they are furry, they're hiding in the long grass. It is your favorites, I believe, some of you. The Styx cubs. We've located them just on our southern boundary, and they are doing what lions do. They are chilling, licking, probably getting some water off their fur from that rain. Saves having to walk to pan to drink. Visual's not great, but we will see if they move around a bit. But they are sitting in the thick bush. I believe there are 10 Styx cubs, and there's some debate about the sex, which I think is going around. I'm not too sure on the sex at the moment, but apparently 6 or 7 are males, which would make 3 to 4 female. This is my first time seeing them, so it's very hard for me to tell you exactly. And lying down like that, it's very, very difficult. Very, very nice. So I do think these were seen last night by Tristan, and he left them because daylight was fading and there were no adults around, which is the ethical thing to do. The lions will spend a lot of their time just sitting in the long grass like this, and they're right next to the main road, which is quite bizarre when it comes to trying to hide your cubs from marauding males or hyenas. It's not the most ideal place, so who knows what's going on, but there are 10 of them, and lion mortality rates are extremely high in the wild. Naturally so. The adults keep their cubs exposed like this, so it doesn't offer the greatest potential for them to reach maturity. But you can see the individual busy licking. If anyone's ever felt a cat's tongue before, it's very rasping. It's quite painful on the skin, like sandpaper. A very important element to their behavior, the grooming. They will lick every inch of their body, and then, being in a pride structure as lions are, they can groom their heads and their faces, places that they aren't able to reach. Alana, age 14, a question: how old do lion cubs have to be for the females to go back into estrus? The question there is generally 2 to 3 years. A female will be with cubs before coming into estrus again, probably 2.5. But the interesting fact there, and it's quite a sad fact, but if a male lion comes into a pride and he kills the cubs of a female, she will come into estrus within a month of the death of her cubs. We might think that that's extremely cruel and extremely brutal, but that genetic trait, that ability of that behavior that the male is doing is obviously then increased because he's having more youngsters. If you come into a pride as a male and the female has cubs that are not yours, and you have to wait 2.5 years before you can breed with them, through your duration as a pride male, you're only going to have so many cubs are going to be born. But if you come into pride and you kill the cubs, and within 1 month she is reproductive again and she has your cubs, then that behavior that male is putting forward will obviously continue, and he'll have more cubs, more babies, more offspring, which means that behavioral trait will carry on through the line. Okay, so we're going to stay here a little bit with these cubs and see if we can, if they can come out on the road and have a little bit more fun with us. But while we're waiting with them, we're going to link you to James, who I believe is one of the feathered kind, my favorite.